Andrew Fox served in the Austin, Texas Fire Department for 8 years. He was a volunteer chaplain. He started Austin's fire chaplaincy program and then served as the city's lead chaplain, a virtuous thing to do. Recently, on his personal blog, Fox wrote about his Christian beliefs. In one post, he wrote that men should not be allowed to compete against women in women's sports because they're not women. Well, the city of Austin would not allow this. They tried to get Fox to recant his views. When he didn't, as he shouldn't because they're deeply held and real, they fired him, which is illegal. Andrew Fox joins us tonight along with his attorney at Alliance Defending Freedom, Ryan Bangert. Andrew and Ryan, thanks so much for coming on. Andrew Fox, first to you, did we misstate the facts of the case? Did you do anything else that would have justified your firing other than have an opinion?
No, you absolutely stated the facts that I write, and I have been writing for many years, a personal and private blog that is nothing to do with the Austin Fire Department. And yes, you correctly stated that I argued that someone born a man transitioning to be a woman, competing against women in athletics, is an attack. It is an affront on women and ruins everything that they've been working for. And so I argued that intelligently and also biblically, being a Christian man myself. And then I was asked to recant on those views and then write a letter of apology for those views. Of course, I didn't do that.
You didn't lick the boots of the trans lobby. Okay, let me ask your attorney, is this legal? I was under the impression that government agencies couldn't fire people for their religious beliefs.
Well, Tucker, your impression is exactly right. Social agendas should never trump America's fundamental civil rights under the U.S. Constitution. And Americans should never be forced to apologize and recant for stating those beliefs in public. And that's exactly what the city of Austin demanded of Dr. Fox. And that clearly violates the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution and the Texas Constitution, as we set forth in our complaint.
Yeah, that was my impression. Dr. Fox, were the people who fired you aware that your view is the majority view in the United States? Most people agree with you. And did any politicians come to your aid?
No politicians came to my aid. And as regards the views that I wrote about in my blog, yes, they're broadly held and widely believed beliefs in the United States. And so when when it was first brought to my attention, I was clearly told in a meeting with the chief and his assistant that they were not there to censure me, and they did not want me to stop writing my blog. But in the end, it ended up in my termination, which was quite shocking and angered me after serving the department for 8 years, serving those who selflessly serve their community at the same time. So I was shocked that it all came to that point.
Quickly, did you ever consider just giving up and going through the ritual self-abasement and writing a letter of apology to some well-funded lobby group in Washington?
Absolutely not. You know, in 1999, I moved to this country as an immigrant on a religious workers visa, and then that quickly went to a green card or a permanent residence. Then I became a citizen. I chose to live here. I work here. I'm proud of being here, and part of the attraction is the First Amendment. You can speak and articulate your thoughts, your concepts, your ideas, religious freedom, freedom of speech. But the country I moved to 23 years ago is not the country that I'm living in right now. So in the time that I've lived here, becoming a citizen, it has drastically changed. And that is very surprising to me as a chaplain, serving those that serve their community. Things have changed very quick, overnight almost.
I've noticed that. It's hard to overstate how fervently we are rooting for you. Thank you for what you're doing. Dr. Fox, thanks so much.